What's up, baby dolls? In the PulseChain ecosystem, we've got a lot of stuff happening. Prices are still continuing to expand in the Tangang universe, and pDAI, everything's doing well. But I want to quickly throw something out here for you, friends. So I've noticed in crypto, there are a lot of different disjointed, if you will, network effects out there. Everybody's trying to find their own way. They're trying to see, like, you know, is it going to be my turn to shine next? But you don't ever really, truly know. No one knows. All I know is if you find cheap prices, you can basically overcome most of the hurdles out there, okay? Most of the hurdles. Because it's not, okay, a lot of cheap prices are repeat, friends. Everything goes down 99%. You need some people there. You need some people to commit to being there. For example, when Landwolf on Ethereum, when Landwolf, the real Landwolf, okay, 615, the divine plan, when real Landwolf got vampire attacked down here, okay, he got vampire attacked, but it's been a vampire attack 4 times, by the way. Comes down here, Landwolf attack. Okay, we have two things. We have the community is most important, and then the thesis is like your home run potential winner. But you don't actually need the thesis of the ribbing. You don't actually really need that, because I know for most people, they're new into the game. They don't understand what a thesis is. They don't understand how you can even increase the odds, or even if it works. We don't even know if it ever plays out. But the community is most important. So without the community, don't worry about your thesis. Okay, so you need the community to basically stick around. Is there artwork? Is there culture? Are there people hanging around? Is there someone with a loud megaphone? So guess what? I've got a megaphone right here. I've got a microphone telling you, yeah, guess what? We're not going anywhere. I'm telling you, I'm sending my friends and family to this because I like this as a leverage play on Pepe. And no, I'm not buying a 4 billion market cap Pepe. I love Pepe. I'm not buying that at 4 billion. You understand? Because I don't want people to insert 100 grand into it to try and make their 10x to a million. I'd rather people throw around, not financial advice, like much smaller lottery tickets. Much smaller. You don't have to throw in 6 figures into Pepe if you want like some sort of potential moonshot if the thesis plays out. You know, with Landwolf, if there's 100x potential, you can live with 10 grand in it. 10 grand, 100x, up to a billion valuation, you get your 1 million there. So just giving you an example of if you look for leverage pays, friends, it's very, very important to consider them. So for example, Solana does a 10x, Bonk does 240x. See, big difference, okay? You could have had literally 10 times less money in Bonk and actually made more. So there are people out there with like, 10 grand in Solana, they end up with 100K, or you could have had literally 1 grand in Bonk, you end up with 240K. You actually beat the Solana person. Now that's obviously, you get a decent price and stuff in there, but just showing you the power of what I call, so I call it leverage, but they're leverage altcoins, but they're more like slingshot leverage altcoins, okay? Because, the slingshot, if it fails, everything just buckles pretty much, okay, if you let go. But if you actually get it right, which is pretty much this is the financial equivalent of Bitcoin, the speed rising, and Ethereum spicing, and the core that you're targeting, or that the ecosystem you're around, if that continues to rise and you get that slingshot right, then it just makes sense. Obviously, you get enormous leverage. Why? Because you're getting something that's smaller market cap and thinner liquidity, and you have an ecosystem where everybody thought it was dead and you're in something cool. But when everyone thinks that ecosystem is alive, you're betting that everyone now thinks you're really cool because you go in. We get to see many culture things that appeared on PulseChain, for example, like DickWifButt. Okay, DickWifButt is at 5.6 million market cap. Remember, it went down here like 1.2, almost 1 million market cap. It was funny when it was down there. I was pretty much telling me, I wasn't worried. I was just saying, look, man, it still makes me laugh. It still makes me laugh. It's cute. It's lovable. All the memes, everything out there is pretty done. And I think it's great. That's it. That's all you need. See, there's a community there. And remember, it's bootstrapped by the Tangang as well. So there's many other examples we're going to go through. But just giving you like the pathway to it, so we can start practicing and see the pathway here and there. But at the end of the day, it's not easy. It's not easy. Like, you really need conviction, friends. Like, you really, really need it. You can't just be like, okay, Bitcoin dominance has been going up for a year and a half straight, and Bitcoin have had ordinals and now runes, and now people trying to do like some other new DeFi stuff on Bitcoin. So like, okay, we're not going to run in. Like, just to let you know, like, everybody is now aware of that, and the time to get in, friends. When everyone's looking at one thing, like, I'm not looking there. That means the price is going up. When everyone's looking at something, prices go up. When they stop looking at it and they don't want it anymore for this period of time, that's when you want to participate in stuff and take advantage of them. Now, just giving you quick examples here, man. Look at these charts, right? DickWifButt going up, Shitan going up as well. The banana gun going up. You have, not the banana gun, just banana, friends. You have HOA, so there's Hex Orange Address as well. They're all rising, bootstrapped by the Tangang, but there's many, many others, friends. I'm going to go through some altcoins as well, but why it's important to take advantage of this is the SPI PLS has been getting crushed. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 7 red weekly candles here. And the truth is, okay, this is the truth, friends. The PulseChain has been getting obliterated, same as Hex, against BTC even more. So we've actually, I don't know if you guys have known, we've actually made new lows against BTC. So this is one of the charts here. You can see here, this is Pulse versus BTC. We've made a new low. So Dick Cherry's capitulation sent us to new lows down here. It's down 91% from a year ago. So yeah, it's very, very sad just to see these ratios bleed down because we were hoping for much higher. However, it means one, they're cheap. And number two, we are in doing the hard yards, hard work, okay? So when I see pDAI rising and Teddy Bear accumulating strength and DickWifButt expanding and the Tangang Universe, HOA, all of these, and Shitan and Orange Man Good and all these other things and people finding life in them, when I see them as PulseChain is lowering, I am shocked. Okay, I'm flabbergasted, friends. I'm actually like, wow, I did not expect that. What it actually tells you is the product market fit, which means that basically the story to recruit people of pDAI to $1 and Teddy Bear, right? And B-Roots' network effect and my network effect and there's DickWifButt and HOA and Tangang and just all these other things, friends. Then, and you know, you also saw the Solid Hex. You've seen PoorPleb, 9-inch, the BBCs. All of these, the network effect is so strong and it's so potent that even with the speed dropping, these things are still fighting for glory, okay? That is really, really powerful. You don't get this often, and I'm shocked. I didn't expect to see this. So that's why, friends, like, if you buy low, you win on average. How many of us would have expected that PulseChain and PulseX and Hex get obliterated at this price, but the altcoins and the meme coins continue to go up? And not just like do end of times rally, like they're actually gliding up. None of us would have expected it. That's why when I find the cheap price, and I'm like, you know what? I want to allocate more, but I don't ever want to. Whenever I think about that, I don't make the stake anymore. I just throw something in. I always throw something in because you don't ever try to time it. Because the timing you think things are going to move, and you never get it right. You think, oh, it's going to happen at the end or before or now or tomorrow or yesterday. You never get it right. All I know is you get cheap prices and you win, all right? This was Euphoria up here. This is Pulse versus BTC. By the way, if you want to find that, friends, you can find the Pulse ETH ratio as well, which is pretty much what you want to look at. And I have it here just to show you. This is the Pulse versus ETH ratio. So the actual pair that you'd look at it's called wrapped Ether from Ethereum. That's what you look up on Dex Screener, and then it's for the Pulse ratio. But then you have to click the 3 dots on Dex Screener, and you have to invert the pair. And when you do that, I can actually show you at the bottom here. So I have them right here. So you can see this. This is the pair, wrapped Ether from Ethereum. But you have to, friends, go to this. If you invert the pair, now you're looking at Pulse versus ETH. However, you've got to click on the ratio. Now you're actually looking at the ratio of it. There you go. So there you have it. So you can actually see it near towards the lows. It's actually very, very brutally low. But because, look, I'll make no apologies, friends. I love Hex Maxis. Everyone's keeping it there, keeping it together. And PulseChain, PulseX Maxis. Yes, I do love and appreciate every single one of you holding the temple. But for all of us in the friendship cult, the baby doll cult community, I'm just telling you, I think I have to almost force it down your throat now. You got to pay attention to lottery tickets and altcoins. Like the whole dream of market cap doesn't matter and all of this stuff going up only and stuff. Yeah, it might happen later on, but I'm not going to take that chance. Friends, I don't know where the big sharks start clicking out. I don't know. Is it 10x above day one sack for PulseChain? Is it 100x? I don't know. To me, that is too unpredictable of a range. I don't like that to me. I would rather do the hard work now, which is what we're doing, trying to find these undervalued altcoins. Remember, we're waiting for Solana and Coinbase and these other ones with these Bitcoin DeFi. I just want cheap prices when no one's looking at them. That's it, okay? In PulseChain, no one's looking at it. No one's looking at it. We're looking at it. No one else out there is looking at it. We know for a fact that that's the case. So that's what you got to keep in the back of your mind, okay? We're trying to find these cheap prices, and you have to pay attention to these lottery tickets and these altcoins. Like absolutely, you can't, friends. These things they're too hot. They have so much product market fit. It is what it is, all right? Then look, there is still potential, of course, PulseChain, PulseX, and Hex, but you really got to consider this. Like personally for me, I already told you this, by the way, so this is not new information. I told you this January of this year. I said for all new money coming in, bank accounts, maybe you got free up loan. I personally, right, make sure it's not a loan. Make sure it's not a loan, okay? It's not borrowed money, but I wouldn't touch core coins, all right? Or if I did, what you do is, friends, you throw it into a core first, but you're happy to spend it. pretty much out there. Let's say I have 10 grand out there, 10 grand coming in. Like obviously for the new people, this is just me, friends, but for the new people coming in, yes, you should throw 10 grand, I guess, into a core coin, you know, Bitcoin or Ethereum, or you have, you know, if you're in PulseChain ecosystem, other people like Avalanche and BNB and Solana, whatever it is, okay? You should do that. But I'm just seeing there's just way too much potential in these meme coins. Like it's not even funny anymore. These things just keep going up, man. Like think about it. They're going up as the spear's dropping. Do you know what I mean? Like we're literally getting ravaged from the spear, and these things are still continuing to rise up. We can't ignore that. We can't pretend this is not a fluke. You understand? This is not a fluke. So look at pDAIs, friends. This pDAI move is while Pulse does 7 red weekly candles. This is in freaking insane. Let me just show you the weeks here. Look at this. So while this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is, look at this move it's done while Pulse has topped out. So I want to show you this right now. So somehow pDAI is up 50% when PulseChain is down freaking like 60 or 70%. That's insane information to just come across. You're looking at, wow, there's some strength here. But don't be fooled, okay? Doesn't mean this thing just goes up only, because I know you guys like to play momentum. This can flag out for a while and then pop up later. It can happen. I'm just telling you, look, it pays to pay attention to stuff that's not expensive. We're also seeing HOA as well. Like this chart also, not a fluke. Look at this. It's an expansion rally against PulseChain. Like, hello, look at this. It's actually smacking up, man. That's crazy. By the way, this thing's as cheap as hell, man. It's like 6 million market cap, 7 million. These things are really small, friends. The potential is huge. You're even seeing Hexy Bastard return with 9-inch exchange. This is the 9-inch price. Look at this. 9-inch against PLS ratio coming up here. Remember when I started covering, it's still in the green box. It's still in the green box. So I can go on and on and on with all these examples. There's plenty out here to see, but you have to take advantage of these. Like at some point, like even with I don't know, it's $1, like play something. Because here's the thing, friends. Why even encourage people to go, look, don't just think, oh, you're throwing in like $1, whatever, or $5 or something really small, okay? What you're doing is you're securing yourself a ticket to pay attention, all right? I promise you, friends, when you don't have any skin in the game, even $5, when you have nothing, you don't even look at it anymore, okay? You're basically paying the market $5. Here's a lottery ticket. And then you're like, well, now you're on my radar. I'm just paying myself to kind of like learn. What happens is sometimes, you know, it goes up. And then you're like, oh my gosh, should have had more. And then you wait. And then it comes back down. Like this is exactly what happened with HOA, friends. I mentioned this like thousands of times, man. I knew for a fact, HOA, so hex orange address, I knew for a fact many people miss it. This is what it looked like, okay? Many people miss it. This is, let's actually look at the USD price, because you guys don't care about this ratio price. Look at let's look at linear USD. This is what happened. This is what everybody was looking at. I made my videos here, and I said, you know what? There's potential here in this Tang Gang thing going on, okay? And then look, it pops up 10x. It popped up 10x. And many people said, oh, I'm underexposed, man. I'm underexposed. And I go, well, guess what? Just wait for some sort of dip. And we did, man. We did. And look what comes back down. Snap, 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 snap. And look at this. See, you don't have to worry about picking the bottom, but you just get to see once it drops like 60% here. Now, here's the thing. Tang Gang's super strong. They don't do the whole 90% drop because they're not dumping. You understand that? It's just, it's people who get in who have a bit of fee. The new people get in. But guess what? It now is starting to recover. So because, friends, if you had a lottery ticket here, which some people did, many people did, they didn't have enough up here. They're like, oh man, I wish I was more exposed. As it comes back down, they can now add even more bullets. You have now learned from the market, friends. It's literally, it's living, breathing organism of people's emotions swinging back and forth. Literally, it's a beast itself. You've now learned, oh my gosh, look at the pain I felt when it went up. Friends, why do you feel that pain? Do you feel that pain just because you could have clicked in more? Yes, but that's only half the story. You really feel that pain because when the green candle appeared, it made you smarter. It made you say, oh my gosh, the guy with the Pikachu hat who was talking about this, who was telling me about the liquidity and the Tang Gang, and was telling me about PulseChain being undervalued and telling me that the market cap was low as shit compared to all these other stuff. It's really, really low. And they're surviving through the tough times of PulseChain, right? When the green candles come, friends, your brain just goes, oh my God, he was right this whole time. That's pretty much it. So if I change it just like a weekly candle, friends, this is what you're seeing, okay? See this? Bang, everyone starts to wake up. You see this green candle, okay? It's all, you can actually see it in the monthly candle. See this big fat monthly candle here. So you see that, friends? That's pretty much what ends up happening when green candles are big. Now, at the top of the bull market, I've got to be telling you is, hey, guess what? When red candles appear, you're going to have the opposite effect. Doesn't matter what you're holding, you're going to just want to get rid of it because you're going to feel guilty and sinful and you think like, oh, I feel bad, I want to get out. Okay, but don't worry about that part. We've had 2.5 years of that part. Okay, don't worry about that part until much later. When the green candles appear, it really does make you smarter. Makes you smart. Makes you go, oh my gosh, all these things now finally make sense to me. But I want to ask you something. The only thing that changed was the candle went green on your screen. That's it. You saw somebody else jump into the idea. Now you want it. You basically got FOMO. You have the fear of missing out. So you knew this information. You know, I told you about just not Tangang, PulseChain altcoins, liquidity, it being contrarian, leverage on the PulseChain, all these strong ecosystems and growing. There's network effects out here. Okay, you knew all of this information, but all it took was one person. Okay, not one person. It's a couple of people to start buying higher prices, and you're like, oh my gosh, it was right. It was right. You see that? That's the most important part thing. So what I do, your friend Tommy here, what he does, okay, he'll play some nice pump music because you might know him. You like subscribe. What I do my research and I imagine the candles going green in my head. I imagine it. I visualize it. I go, okay, bang, bang, bang. And I try to imagine what people in the community around me are saying now. What are they saying now when those candles go up? And if I can see the future, if I can actually see, friends, this is actually where you form the thesis, right? If I can see them like in my mind, I'm dreaming, right? I really am dreaming. You're just guessing, you're speculating, okay? If I can see them saying like, wow, pDAI really can get to $1. Or wow, we just flipped Luna UST. I'm hearing those words and those echoes in my head, okay? And if Tangang, right, this HOA, if it goes to like 10 cents, 20 cents, I'm seeing people make hateful Twitter messages against me saying there's a conspiracy that Tangang was made to onboard Somi so he could chill it because he likes orange juice. I'm seeing this type of stuff form because the candles went up so much. I'm seeing this type of cope in the future. And these people don't know that I faded Tangang for most of its life. I only came across it after it'd been enough time and it hit Bitcoin halving year. I've got nothing to do with the creation and stuff, okay? So that's what I'm actually seeing in my head. And that's why when you start to live like this is how the greatest investors, friends, I'm not great or anything, just the greatest investors out, that's how they see stuff. It's called, if you listen to Stan Druckenmiller, okay, or Jeffrey Gundlach, okay, they always talk about you cannot invest for today. You got to invest. What does the world look like in a year from now? So that's what I'm doing, friends. We're always here in this Twitter land and YouTube. I'm imagining what they say. I'm imagining words that are coming out of people's mouths. I'm imagining me making videos going like, pDAI has flipped Luna UST, the failed unbacked stablecoin. You know what I mean? I'm imagining that in my mind. And look, friends, the most powerful part is Pulse is going down and you're seeing coins like this move. Like this is absolutely not a coincidence. So even when you have like a premier top tier blue chip asset, wink, wink, like a DickWifButt, okay? That's what I'm imagining, friends. I'm imagining, see, this is the thing. Okay. With DickWifButt, why could I see potential there? See, it's not just who talks about what, okay? Because, friends, you have to, it's not as simple as that to smash it. It's not as simple. It's because your friend Somi here, I am evaluating the crowd and the community and how motivated they are to post DickWifButt memes. And I'm just going to show you what we see today. I've just typed in DWB into Twitter. Okay, here's a new one as well from the family, TWV. Can't even say it anymore. You see this, friends? This is my posts. You can see this, friends, DWB. If we scroll down, there's so many things placing from Mr. Lifecut. DWB, the meme is strong. See what I mean? Like all these, look, this is another cute one. All these cute ones, friends, the memes have already been made. Look at this. This is a cute one. It pops up with the Rolls Royce. You see, there's so much stuff made and will keep being posted. All of these over and over again. Here is this lady with a dick. I can't. This actually is real. She actually got a DickWifButt type of tattoo. Oh wow, she actually got one. This is real. Her name is Thist. Okay. Wow. This is Brandon B from the community. You see, friends, I just got to see something. Brandon B is known as being a PulseX skeptic, and I mean, don't really blame him, bro. We're down 70% from day one sack after 3 years, but just showing you also, like, just showing you, hey, Brandon feels nice to talk about it. But look at this, friends, look at this. DickWifButt, yeah. In the corner. He's in the corner. This is Teddy Bear meme. This is Teddy Bear meme, friends. This is God. This is gold. I might have to stop the video and post it. And actually, friends, I've just paused the video to make a DWB post of that video. So shout out to Mr. DeFi Taylor for doing that. You are awesome. His nickname is PulseMan on there. But look, friends, right under that post, look what you have people saying. I almost want to allocate more core to my DWB lottery ticket. I feel like that's the market right now. This is 7 hours. See, friends, when they're saying this on the green candles. Now, your friends, I'm here. When I told you, friends, I told you, okay? Now, that's why if you just put it into like a monthly candle, look what's happening, okay? So it's so new. It is on the second monthly candle. You see that? Everything can be summarized by these monthly candles. Do you see how, look, see this type of talking? It's on third green weekly candle. So this gentle friend, shout out to you, gentle friend, he's feeling like, oh, I've got to allocate more. He's feeling the pain. He's feeling the pain. But he didn't feel that pain when we dropped down here. We dropped 80% back down to near 1 million market cap. So what I'm just telling you, this is what I do, friends. So like, look, I'm just showing you, okay? If someone says to me, hey, you're just another dude out there talking. Yeah, I am. Just a peanut brain. Okay. But what I'm doing is, what I'm using is, I've got sensors. Okay. I've got sensors with consent. Okay. Sign on dotted line. I'm feeling the crowd. Once again, with consent. Okay. I'm feeling the crowd, putting my hands in their pockets. They let me. Okay. I'm trying to see, all right, how motivated are you to talk about this? I'm trying to see it. Because here's the thing, they can talk about anything. And there are people like even though they're not paid, they're just like, oh yeah, this thing's cool while it's going up. I'm like, are you really going to like it when it's going down? Remember, everything likes stuff less when they go down and more when they go up. But what I'm trying to do is, when I saw with DickWifButt, I was like, wait a minute, there's heaps of coins in Tangang Universe. This one, it just keeps gripping me, man. It's not even the HOA, the Hex Orange was the core asset that they made, core tree asset. That's the first one, right? And this is coming after. It's coming like really, really hot. It's coming like pretty much on fire. And I could see this as it's dropping. People like, shout out to Mr. Stylo and everyone out there. They're still spamming the memes as it goes down. They're still doing it. And it's going down. And I'm looking at it. I'm like, man, is this like what is one of those coins? But I could see the potential. I'm like, man, if we could just get more green candles coming in, people are going to be absolutely going on fire. And they are. Look at this. I found that teddy bear and DickWifButt type of fights. By the way, I have them both, friends. I love them both. Just got to remind you, I have teddy bear and I love them both. pDAI, teddy bear, Trevor, all of these. Okay, I love them both. But you just get to see there's a difference here. That's why also with the Hex movie and the cult movie that just got released, that guy's completely missing the point. He doesn't know, like, friends, everyone loses their mind when Hex just goes up like, 2%. Everyone's like, yeah. So you just got to think, okay, if we can send it higher, that just shows you this thing's alive rather than just anything else that's super, super low. So I know what I'm talking to you about. It is what you call advanced. You need experience out here. But what I'm just showing you is I myself, because here's the thing, friends. I'm my position. Okay, literally in my position. There's like 50 coins. There's 50 coins at any point, and I can pick any one, and I can just tell you this one's going to change your life. But what I am doing is I'm reading the crowd, and I am seeing, look, and not just the crowd. I'm part of the crowd, friends. I'm in the trenches here with you. I'm like, you know what? I liked this DickWifButt. We have a Diamond Butts now. Okay, made a new meme up. Diamond Butts. I like that because for some reason when everything else was down, that seems to be the leader of the pack. Okay, seems to be the leader. Remember, it's not guaranteed. But you get to see how we're working our way through to try to find the winner. Because ultimately, friends, what we're trying to do is trying to get an idea that we're so motivated to keep the dream going, just like the pDAI guys, pDAI to $1, because that just sells itself. You have to keep the dream going and the narrative so big and so strong in your hearts so that when the green candles come, you don't have to force yourself to talk about it more because it's such a great idea. DickWifButt, right? There's so much memes and memorabilia and stuff out there. And that passion and that energy is so contagious, it grabs everybody outside. They'll come bridge in and start buying. They have to start buying. I mean, they're missing out, friends. I mean, I'm really showing you, right? You've missed the first 50x. You're going to miss the next one. They're seeing it go up. They're still fading it, okay? So this is where we're trying to get our competitive edge, okay? That's why I'm always looking, hey, how cheap are you? We want cheap prices, cheap valuations, okay? And this is, okay, fundamentally, how cheap are you based off how passionate everyone is. This is where we're really trying to get out. What do all the other grifters do with us, friends? What they try to do is they try to tell you why it's good. See, you have no feelings and I have no feelings when I'm looking at, okay, this is the 15th Bitcoin layer 2 DeFi thing. This is the 20th DEX out there. Oh, this is like the 15th cat coin on Coinbase, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, Coinbase, 100 million users, blah, blah, blah. So you heard it 1,000 times again. So what the grifters will do is they're not explaining to you, hey, you like this already, see? They're not doing that. Say we're all motivated already. That's how you know we got strong fundamentals here. What they're doing is you feel nothing towards it. And what they say is they go, this is great. You do like it already. Look at this. It's going up. It's great. But they're trying to force things and characteristics onto you. They're trying to force ideas, force feelings onto you. You feel nothing about it. It's pretty much just green candle and that's it. Okay, but here's the thing. When that candle goes red, everyone's out. Everyone's out, keeps bleeding. They go on to the next green candle. Okay, so this, friends, what I'm actually speaking to you about, I never talk about like 1,000x, but if there is a 1,000x, this is how people find it. This is how people find it. Now, forget the 1,000x. You don't need a 1,000x. I hate the idea of a 1,000x. You know why? Because it kind of implies you just need $1,000 in it, and that's it. Because, you know, when you flesh this out, now you know, friends, I've shown this example here using DickWifButt. Let's put it down to like a daily chart, okay? It's possible, man. DickWifButt, let's say one day, man, it ends up at like 30 million market cap. 30 million. And then people are going to say, oh, man, I wish I had more. But what if it comes back down to like 9 or 8 and no one's talking about it for 2 months and we have to rinse? Well, the people who had so much FOMO, they're like, I missed out. I'm going to be reminding you on its next dip, which will be higher from here, hopefully. Okay, it goes from 30 million back to like 10 million. I'll be reminding everyone, hey, look at this cute, fun, lovable thing that no one's looking about. Friends, I did the same thing with PoorPleb, by the way. This is literally tick for tick. I did the exact same thing with PoorPleb, and I'm going to show it to you right now. You were here, friends, every step of the way. Let's put the PoorPleb pulse ratio. I showed you when PoorPleb vertically crashed down here because it was linked to 9-inch exchange and there was the sharks exiting. When it entered here, I was telling everyone, I said, look, it's still lovable. It's cute. There's a comic, PoorPleb universe. We are all PoorPlebs. It's one of the first meme coin on PulseChain. It was the first like invention, like, hey, these sacrifices are stupid. We're all PoorPlebs. Okay, it's funny. It is still funny and it's cute and it will always be funny and cute. That's why when it entered here, I'm reminding you of that. Now, here's the thing. Now it's starting to come out. I'm wondering how many people become PoorPleb maxis if we started to see something like that again. Then they're like, oh man, I should listen to Sammy. But I reminded you, and that's why I'm actually your friend. When they enter these deep boxes, I tell you, hey, I'm getting in and I'll sneak in. I go, yeah, you could throw some lottery tickets or maybe you can like adopt this narrative, which is like really easy to believe in because it worked before, etc. So effectively, friends, what we're trying to do is you have lottery tickets everywhere. You're just trying to sniff out, man. You're like, hey, can I throw 4 lottery tickets into this one? The prices are really, really, really low. Can I throw them? I can't tell you what to do, okay? But I'm just telling you, at least you have some exposure. Only you can decide that for yourself. But you get to see, man, like with DickWifButt. So maybe it does go to 30 million market cap, and then it comes back down to 10. And you're going to be thinking, by that point, you're like, if every other meme coin could hit 1 billion easy by that point, it might be take like 5-6 months. You're wondering, well, a $10 million DickWifButt, that seems really cheap to me. If they all hit 1 billion, why can't DickWifButt hit 1 billion or like 500 million, which is a 50x from that 10 million mark? Actually, it's 100x from today, you see, but you don't believe in those numbers until the market shows you the price discovery part. That's the most important part, friends. As you reach these higher prices and these higher valuations, which I'll show you right now, people get to unlock higher targets because they have bigger people, more people in the network effect. Okay, so if we got to 30 million and then we come back down, now, man, you can actually start to think. You go, wait a minute. Look at this, friends. Rocket hit 400 million market cap in May 2021. You think, you know what? I like DickWifButt more than that. So from 10x to 400x is a 40 banger. You see, these are the types of stories that get unlocked as we go on. But at the end of the day, you can't just throw it out randomly. We need something, right, that is like sticky. Something that people keep being drawn to. And, you know, all it takes in crypto, friends. Does it make you laugh? That's it. Does it grab your attention? That's all you need. That's all you need. Just like I have. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, or tell mom and dad you love them. Catch you soon.